Hello everyone. So this will be our first video on LangChain tutorials. तो इसमें हम तीन एग्जांपल्स देखेंगे LangChain के. In first example, we will encounter this problem in which we have different message type, human AI and system messages, in which we are providing one template and we will get some outputs. And we will integrate Chat GPT, Chat OpenAI also here. And in the second example, we will see how to give one single input and we will invoke that input and we will get the output based on that string. In the last example, we will bind one tool. So it will be three example and it will definitely, help with us to understand that how this LangChain thing will work. So it's only and only based on the OpenAI model. Right now, we are not considering any type of flows here. It is just an tutorial of the LangChain with OpenAI and how we can integrate this LangChain with OpenAI and this is not about the you can say complete LangChain tutorial. This will come in the next section. So let me start with the code first. So I have installed this libraries. So let me show you. Let me check if it is working or not. It should be work. Mm, Let me restart kernel here. So you can see these are the list of these, Python libraries, but the important ones are these LangChain, which I have installed. The LangChain community LangSmith will automatically come. Fine. So let me start with the code here. So first of all, we will use the LangChain OpenAI here and import chat OpenAI. Fine. Then we will use the type of messages, and for that I am gonna use LangChain code dot messages and import what is that, human messages, AI message. Then system message, I think, yes. Then to use OpenAI key, I need to import load.env. Then import OS for local environment. Let me rerun this template again. Leave. I need to install this langchain underscore core. So this is my command. So let me first install this langchain core. Oh no, it should be langchain core, not lang. That's why it was throwing error. Now again I need to run this notebook. So let me do it one by one. From langchain OpenAI import chat OpenAI from langchain messages import AI message human message. system message, then line chain, sorry, from .env, load.env, import OS. Thankfully, it is done. Now I will load this load.env. It is also correct. Now I will create a model of ChatOpenAI. So I will use a very basic model here, 3.5 turbo, and temperature and all I can ignore as of now. Let me pick this, and API key will be OS. I have given this name in my environment file. It's very simple. You just simply click here. I mean, you need to create .env. So you can use echo.env and manually can edit this .env file in which you need to mention this OpenAI API key is equal to your own API key. At your, I mean, you can just copy it from the browser. Model is, I think, one more bracket I do require. It is also done. Now I need to set, set the templates here. So what I am going to do, I am set up the conversations here. Okay. So in this conversation, I'm going to set up this system message and all. So system message will be like content is equal to you are a helpful assistant. So this is very basic one. And my, I mean, human message will be, the input question will be content. What is the capital of India? Of India. Done. Now I want a response from my model. So chat dot invoke, in which I'm gonna pass this conversation. This is also done. Now I want print this response dot content. The capital of India is New Delhi. So if I just simply pass this response, it will give me multiple parameters here. What is more important here is there's content part. So to call this content part, I just need this content. That's how I can see this result. So this was all about my, I just need to cut paste here this thing, and I want to give this name. Name will be chat OpenAI integration with a LangChain, and first example with system messages. Okay, so this is like a text input with text input. Give me a minute, I'm just adding hashtag. So this will be for integration part, and now this will also be This will hold 35. Give me a minute, just copy paste. And this will be my markdown. And here I'm just using string input converted to a message. Everything will be same. I don't need to load my libraries again and again. So just simply I will create model here. I don't need to create model also, but I'll do it. So 3.5 turbo, and here it will be temperature 0.7, and my API key will be just to get environment OpenAI API key. That is done. Now what I want, without doing this conversation thing, I just simply write chat.report, and I will pass here what is the capital of same question here of India. Let's see will the response. So you can see there will be content and all. So same thing will be here. So if I write here Paris, sorry France, Paris will be the capital. So there are two ways to pass this, I mean input. One is this passing through the conversation and messages class. Another way is just passing directly as an input in a string format, which automatically converts this thing into the human message. Now third part which we are gonna do is using tools. So again, we don't need to write same thing, but I'm gonna do for a practice. Chat OpenAI. Then I need LangChain dot tools, import tool. Then from LangChain to the core dot messages, same thing. Input import AI messages, human message, and system message. Done. Same thing I need to do it again. Import this load dot env, load dot env check. That's done. So I'm gonna create a tool here, customize tool for some external tool if you want to do, you can do. So what am I going to do? I'm creating this weather function in which I will pass a location which is a string, and it will give me a string. And so I'm just passing the doc string, get there weather information. Then what I want to do right now, I'm not using any external API, just showing that how this tool thing works. So just hard coding this thing now. Feather of the location is 25 Celsius and it's sunny. Done. Again, need to create a model. Ribbon for turbo. Temperature don't care. API क्या है to require. So it will be OS dot get env. That is done. Now I am binding this tool with the tool. So it will be bind with the tools or simply bind tools. Then I need to pass the list of the tools, but right now we do have only this. That is done. Now I need to pass the same way we have done in the first example, in which I'm gonna pass this system message. Content is equal to you are a chatbot that can interact. What is the weather of Mumbai right now? Let's see. Now just need to mention this response I do require. So I'll run with the tools that invoke conversation. Let's see what are the parameters are there in AI message. So most probably tool will be called here. There is no point of using LLM. So I'm just want to see what are the different tool will be called in this response. So just we need to loop in this dot tool dot calls. So you can see there are tool calls. So I want to just list out the tool which were called, and if it is you can say um, everything will be this. So selected tool which is already selected was this weather function function, and then I'm gonna use this tool call So selected tool will be like this, and it should not be like so first weather function will be the weather function, and the tool call name will be this. So if I can show you this particular JSON, we have this tool calls. So in this tool calls, I am seeing this key here, and then tool message will be selected tool. This tool I need to call, and messages dot append this tool message. Saying this AI message don't have tools dot call. I think that with this. Hmm. And what's the error now? Selected tool dot invoke. Selected tool is correct. This is also correct. What is the error now? Name location is not defined. It's already there. So in this, let me first print out this thing. So AI tool dot this name is this. Okay. So it should be name here. Other function is not here. So this will give me weather. What was the name of my weather? This was correct, right? It's saying location is not defined. Okay, so this was wrong. Now I'm gonna print message. So let me explain the steps now. So this was my libraries which I installed, loading the local environment. Now if there is any location, then I have created this particular function in which it is hard coded that this will be 25 degrees Celsius. Again, I have this creating the vanilla LLM which already created and some parameters. So and these are the dynamic parameters which we have added to this conversation, and this tools, basically tools we are handling here. And this URL chatbot that interface use my tool, this is the prompt we have given to this as a system message, and human message will be the question we have asked. And then we have to bind this tool. I think here we have bind this tool. Now we have called this conversation here a message. Now we want to check what are the different tool calls have we passed. So you can see this content is AI message 0. There's no AI message which have been passed right now, but the LLM have been seeing that this is a situation of tool calls, so we need to use that tool here only specifically. That's why you can see tool calls list is there. Now in this tool calls, we have this name of the tool which we have given already. Arguments are location and which actually it is passed that this will be Mumbai will be our location and this ID and type is tool call. So this selected tool is happening. What is happening here? So this is the tool we have used. Okay, so selected tool and if I am not using this thing again, I mean if I'm just simply remove this thing, so you will see that list object has no impact. So that's why I need to pass this. The selected tool I need to give. So if I can give you some more example. So this dictionary will give me what? See, if I'm just print this the response of this, so you will see that this will be description and all. So to calling out these things, the name will be here weather function, right? This is the structured tool, and when I'm passing this weather function is already defined, and this is the name of the tool I have given. So that's how if I am passing this as one, and it will be one here. See, see it will be one here. Everywhere it will. So that's how it completely done. Thank you.